Weird. And Rathus being full of poor people.
Everywhere's got poor people.
No, I mean... My mother told me stories about Tevinter. Made it sound like it was all rich and powerful mages.
Your mother was in Parvala before she came to Ravane. Her people were at war with Tevinter. Not surprised the story she heard had us all wealthy and decadent.
Bom, galera, salve, salve. Eu vou deixar isso daqui para trás. E vamos lá. O objetivo de hoje é simples. Fazer as missões da equipe. Tá certo? Então... vamos lá. Cadê a viagem rápida aqui? Vamos estar fazendo aquelas missõezinhas de equipe. Que aí a gente já soma com todo mundo. E vamos deixar a equipe. Ué? O que você tá com esse negócio aqui? Harley. Status avançados. 2 pontos. Haha, adquirida. Entendi, então acho que com ela aqui já chegou aqui no nível máximo. O tempo de recarga de poção relaxante reduz em 15%. O dano de detonação de Harden é aumentado em 25%. E as outras pessoas da equipe ganham um bônus de 20%. Redução de recarga. Boa, boa, boa. Vamos lá. Vou clicar você. Fechou. Nós vamos com o Davrin. Beleza, Davrin. Beleza. Vamos lá. Vamos lá, galera.
Hey there, Rook. Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. These are Wardens Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Wise helped, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the Griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf?
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the Griffins during the Fourth Blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time, She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Why? In what world would we blight our own griffins?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the first Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
That is not what I took the oath to defend.
In her diary, Isaiah said she couldn't forgive herself. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't bite down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davron's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters?
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other Wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Hey Dad, you know those containers we made for some of the Wardens' joining lists?
Yeah? You're keeping busy?
Olha que beleza, aprimoramento. Vem. Aprimoramento. Vem. Caraca, aprimoramento, por mais que eu não estou usando. Vem. Aprimoramento. Vem. Eu não estou usando, mas vamos lá. Aprimoramento. Deixa eu aprimorar. Que ideia aqui, né? Porque aquele negócio, né? Resistência física. Comprar. E vamos lá. Beleza. Depois a gente rastreia isso daqui, que é só para entregar um presentinho. Bora.
Evka, Antoine, you needed help with something? Is this about your studies?
Look at the blight here. The world dies like this if we do nothing. We need a deeper understanding of how it behaves. I have theories, but
Something's wrong.
We've been keeping Darkspawn away from Lavendel, but those have been packs. What's heading for us now is a small horde. We push it back, or the locals wind up dead.
Damn it. We don't get a break.
Maybe one day, but for now...
Stick to the Warden motto. In war, victory.
We'll keep Lavendel alive.
Where do things stand now?
Every Warden will put themselves between Lavendel and the Blight. But we'll be spread thin around the village. There's only so many of us. We need to make that work.
Your plan to get us through is a good one.
I gave advice and people listened.
You credit yourself too little.
He's right. You're a good warden. If you have a plan, it's worth following.
Fine. Follow me and hope we don't die.
I'd follow you anywhere.
So what now? What can I do?
There are sentries equipped with horns stationed around the village. Those horns are sounded when an attack begins, and again if backup's needed. That lets us focus our numbers. I need you to check with the sentries. Make sure they're ready.
Save Lavendel, then back to studying the Blight.
Yep, that's it.
Check back with us when you're done with the sentries.
We can hold off the smaller packs for a while, but there's no going back once the horde hits.
Come on, let's check on the Warden sentries.
Evka and Antoine need us in here. Got it.
Hey, Evka sent me. How are things here?
Evka's plan is sound. We'll stand together and see it through. We won't fail.
Tell Evka we're ready.
É isso aí, galera. Só tô meio calado porque, bom, não temos o porquê de ficar falando tanto e, como vocês viram, com a das missões a gente consegue tudo o que é necessário para estar evoluindo sem dor de cabeça.
Hey, Evka wanted me to check in. Are you ready?
I am. The Darkspawn won't win this one.
We follow Evka's plan together.
We took those dragons, we'll take this too.
Well, look who it is. Name's Warden Augustin.
Evka sent me. How are things here?
The Darkspawn aren't on us, but they will be. I can feel it. And you go where the fight is, don't you? Tell Evka I'm ready. We'll hold Lavendel.
We should get back to Evka. Evka, the sentries are ready.
Good. Are you?
That's a horn. The Darkspawn are here.
It's coming from the...
We can't let them break through to the village.
Lavendel's the only place left with life in it. Let's keep it that way.
We're not off the hook yet. Be ready for me. We can check on the caves, see how the fight is there. Then into the vault.
Boa tarde, Silveirinha. Boa tarde, boa tarde. Como é que você tá? Tranquila, sossegada? Quase sem queixas? E mais uma vez, Silveirinha, seja muito bem-vinda à live. Vamos ver se é você. Vamos ver onde é que tá o outro. Peraí, se não é você aqui...
Everything's covered here. Grab supplies if you need them.
We've got backup.
Thanks.
Let's push them back.
They're here.
Another.
More on the way.
Right. For Flynn and their village. Watch for incoming.
Thanks for having my back.
You took more than your share.
Antoine?
What's that?
Something evil. A strange calling in the blight.
Something to look into.
Yes. But that's what we do. And today, we won the day.
He's right. Take that with you. When the next thing comes, we'll handle that too.
Esse cara tá com uma cara de alguém que mais cedo ou mais tarde vai cair pra podridão. E de forma clara, hein?
It's in here too.
You're sure?
It's faint, but yes.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, but first you deserve some thanks. Lavendale is safe.
They still need our protection, of course. But we won this fight together.
I'd suggest we celebrate, but Antoine heard something strange in the Blight, and...
It's not music you want to dance to.
The Blight's song wasn't just strange. At first I heard the gods, but now... there's something else. And it's here, in the wetlands. It pulses. Weird. Pulling somewhere dark. It sounds... I don't know. Pleased?
What does that mean?
We don't know yet.
Likely nothing good.
Maybe you should stop listening.
What? Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. We need more time to study what the new song means, and where it leads.
And you can't listen to it all the time. We don't know what it is.
Evka, But yes, we have many different tests to run. Remember to visit Rook. We'll have results eventually.
Until then, stay safe.
Nós compramos aquela... qual é o nome? Aquele negócio lá para dar pro Draven.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlethan soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings. Good taste.
Eu vou pegar tudo isso daqui e eu vou terminar aqui no meio, galera. Beleza?
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, two of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
Everyone likes pie.
That's what I thought too. You think it's too much?
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the fourth and fifth ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Akanis.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
Rook, thank you for giving me this contract.
Supper in Docktown?
You're actually taking a break.
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Count me in.
Só que pode dar ruim? Pode. Pode dar briga com coisa? Pode. Tô me importando com isso? Nem um pouco. Aham, sei. Ah, ela é magra. Agora eu entendi. Cassandra é magra. Tudo bem, não tem problema nela ser magra.
Do you remember, Rook, when I mentioned another ceremony I must perform at the Memorial Gardens? The time has come. I was hoping you'd accompany me again.
More grave lighting?
No, this would be a more personal visit. Whenever you've time.
So, does the fire feel like a part of you? Or I don't know, like something else inside you?
No, it has to be me.
Has to? What if it's not?
How?
Sometimes the stone magic feels like something else in me. It's me, but it's not me. You know?
You have to feel the magic as part of you. You can't control it till you admit it's yours.
Comparing magic?
It's nice to have someone else who understands.
That what it's like for you with Warden crap?
It's not quite the same with the Grey Wardens. We have to connect with the Blight to gain power over it.
And make it part of you.
Well, yeah.
Right, same thing.
You make it sound so easy.
You know how many times I set my bed on fire? My mother had to get special sheets. You'll get there.
Rook's lucky to have you.
Yep.
E assim nós temos muitas e muitas missões para fazer. Coisa. Mas tá bom. O bom é que pelo menos nós vamos conhecendo um pouco mais dos personagens.
They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start then.
We did kill Gilanine's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
That won't happen on our watch. We can save these people.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is on our side.
Aí teve um negócio aqui que da hora. A gente tem várias missões aqui, ó. E vão surgindo. E pelo que eu vi, ó, a última aqui é nível 45. Eu vou tá deixando. Eu acho que até lá, fazendo as missões secundárias e tudo mais, a gente consegue liberar tudo aquilo que tem que ser liberado. E lógico, eu tô aqui enrolando, entre aspas, porque, bom, acho que vai ser bacana. Tipo assim, sabe? Não avançar de uma vez, não rushar no jogo e aprender o máximo possível sobre os personagens. Acho que isso faz parte de uma boa jogatina de RPG.
Strife wants everyone on the rescue mission to Oliver.
Have a look. Good luck. Keep your head out there.
Rook, good job taking...
I'm ready to get back. Hassan can get the gate.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with...
Hassan, hang back. Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
This is Rook. We're working together.
Another warden. Can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
I'd be honored for the chance to earn their trust.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlathan Forest is wrong, in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Hassan's had a rough go of it. Davrin's his bodyguard.
Doing what I can.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some hollow to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone. A marple tree and bannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Hala can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
Here we go. Found a marple tree.
See if it...
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
Dinner bell. Here.
Sweet as candy. Hollow lapped them up.
Interesting. Wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps. Uh-huh. Great for Hala. Bad for people.
Over here, stone room.
Dig up a few. Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Hala mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner.
Let me insert romantic.
De certa forma, esse daqui até que tá meio fácil de achar, hein? Esse ficou meio fácil.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison. It's on the other side of this. He senses something. Could be Hala.
We've got a griffin. Hassan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Hala.
Probably not, but he's never seen one. This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and bannerberries. have the honor. It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries. Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Devrin, remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Hassan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Did Hassan just bring it some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
Don't sweat it. Guess it's not all about killing gods or monsters. There's more to him than hunting Darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a holla.
And the appetite of all three? You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good. We'll need to tell Eldrin about this holla.
So your uncle is quite the character.
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved.
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous.
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not a lot of that at Weishaupt.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. Guess that's why working with Hassan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vannerberries...
Hassan took care of it.
A griffin helped a holler?
I wasn't looking forward to watching a griffin eat a holler.
The lion in him might have.
But it didn't. Not sure what side of him we saw back there.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Agora que vem o grande ponto. Vamos lá, pra cá não tem o que se fazer. Vamos lá, missão de equipe. Belara, é só entregar o negócio pra ela. Sim, nós ganhamos. Comprei aqui um presentinho que é só entregar pra ela. Quer ver? Pera aí. Mundo, o farol. Porque a gente já entrega direto pra ela. No quarto dela lá, bonitinho.
Well, he did worse than just try to kill me.
Really?
The guy stiffed me on the job. Those were good potions I used. Expensive, too.
Right, that makes sense.
Something I should know about?
Not much. Just sitting, you know.
Why don't you join Belara, Rook? I was just leaving. Belle, swing by when you get a chance. I found another set of papers for you.
Thanks, Nev. That's nice. Sorry, Rook. Not great company right now.
You just want to sit here quietly. That's fine. I can do quiet.
Alguém tem que pentelhar.
Very good at silence.
I'm great at most silences, just bad at awkward ones.
Fair enough.
Now for the part I'm not great at. Here I go. What's wrong, Belara?
Nothing, Rook. Don't worry about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's Syrian. You saw who he is, what he's become.
Yeah.
He's a monster, Rook.
But despite that, he's still your brother.
I would have done anything to get him back. Even join someone like that, like Anaris.
But you didn't. You turned them down.
I did, but Rook, it was hard. I wanted my brother back. I mean, before all of this, Syrian and I were the same. Inquisitive, driven, pushing ourselves. The search for the Nadister Thalin, the archive, that was both of us, working together. I want to say I'll keep saying no, keep turning him down, but he's my brother. What keeps me from doing what he did?
You start turning evil, I'll do something about it.
What would that be?
I'll say, stop that. I'll work on it. I'm kind of making this up as I go.
Our team motto, pretty much.
Let's paint that on the side of the lighthouse.
I'm sure Solus would love that.
You good?
I'm good. Thanks, Rook. I'll see you later.
Talvez nessa conversa, se o meu vínculo com ela fosse maior, esse final aí teria sido um pouco mais diferente.
Good, you're here.
What happened?
A note from Viago.
Ilario's making his move.
A big one. He's hosting all the talents of the crows at Katarina's villa.
All it's missing is some heavily armed, uninvited guests. Shall we?
As soon as we've prepared. We have to do this carefully. Ilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Elganon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
I always am.
Wow, thank you.
Manifestation.
Vocês estão entendendo por que dificilmente aqui eu vou trocar de equipamento? Vocês estão entendendo aqui? Já estou aumentando mais as coisas aqui, então uma brincadeira. Vai falar, noob, você vai trocar de equipamento? Tontonce, né? Sabe como é que é, né? Estamos com um item aqui com quase já 1000 de abalo. Então a brincadeira é mais ou menos nesse nível, sabe? Então faz parte. Vem cá você. E aqui fica a mesma coisa, ó. Bom. E é isso aí. Lógico que eu não vou aumentar de todo mundo, mas eu vou aumentar de quem que eu tô mais jogando aqui. O bom é que dá nível rápido, é facinho. Deixa eu ver como é que fica essa parte aqui do encantamento, porque eu não manjo. Vamos ver, selecionar. Ah, tá, eu posso dar dano aqui, mas no momento eu não vou mexer nisso. No momento eu não vou mexer nisso. Ok. Mais uma missão e uma conversa. Como a gente já tá aqui, vamos pegar outra missão e depois vem a conversa. É que eu falo, galera, o bom é o fato de termos tudo isso vai ajudar com o a conhecer melhor a história dos nossos próprios personagens.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the lighthouse? I was going to head to Arlington with the sun. See a real sky again. You're welcome to join us.
E o interessante, parece que alguns lugares, algumas missões é só ir, sabe? Tipo, só ir conversar, só ir fazer. O jogo não fica preso só no combate, 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 combate. Não, tem um pouco de história leve no jogo.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich? So what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
É engraçado, galera, mas eu já falei isso várias vezes. Uma parte que eu achei muito bacana aqui é que, por mais que é uma equipe com um objetivo, a equipe tem coisa particular para fazer. Não é só missão, só missão, só missão, só missão, não. Eles têm coisa para fazer. Então, simplesmente, essa é a parte divertida. O ter coisas para fazer, sabe? Então isso é uma coisa que eu curti bastante. Por mais que ele não cura. Vamos lá. Por mais que ele não cura, vamos com ele.
I've heard another landscape has been added to.
Right ahead.
Beleza, marcou o combate aqui. Então vamos pro combate, já que marcou, sai do combate. Vamos lá, vai.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face? Skull.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on.
If?
Ah, there's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Doesn't ring a bell?
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Well, didn't need to sleep tonight.
They're unlikely to visit your slumber. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
That's great for a necromancer, right?
It is a singular opportunity.
Good?
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
Oh.
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to?
No, mercifully, that falls to another watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! A promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos? She's a lich.
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So, what's a half-lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos was shouting so much.
No, she's always been that way.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew.
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them?
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
Galera, uma outra forma de Lich, que por mais que não receba esse nome, mas ele é bem conhecido no mundo inteiro, é o Lord Voldemort. Certo que lá ele precisou fazer sacrifícios de outras pessoas, mas o corpo original dele foi para o espaço e ele vive parasitando em outras situações. Então sim, ele pode ser considerado um Lich.
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleanor of Volcarin. They walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim, early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course. The choices ahead.
Your lichdom.
What would they have wanted me to be?
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible, I agree.
Beleza, eu vou fazer essa primeira missão aqui, porque essa daqui faz tempo que eu não faço, faz tempo que eu não mexo nada aqui com ele. Então, essa parte da necrópole aqui o negócio tá tenso.
We got rid of that haunting in Arletham.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work. This haunting, to our chagrin, was once one of our own Fade explorers.
He delved where he should not. Midnight brings music from the depths.
I'm sure, my friend. Any other might hear it.
É aquele negócio, galera. Eu não sei se seria bom ou não, ruim ou não, mas nós estamos ganhando situações aqui. Então acho que vai valer a pena sim tá fazendo aqui mais outra missão.
Oh dear, it's poor Reldevar.
Corpses were even more messed up than usual. What was that?
That was Ernest Reldevar, a scholar who attempted to delve into the deepest regions of the Fade. What's left of the unfortunate man tends to wander.
Então é praticamente isso, galera. Lógico, tá difícil, não tá? Não sei. Eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu tenho que lembrar de simplesmente vir fazer as missões depois.
He can now rest for a time.
Our collegial allies in the Fade have informed us of several undead banding together.
They have begun to seek blood. Greetings.
Tá vendo, ó, de 1 a 40. Como é de 1 a 40, eu não vou tá fazendo aqui, tá certo? O Drive Emmerich do Emmerich é só voltar ao farol e entregar para ele o presente. Realmente eu não sei se vai ser útil ou não. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui no farol. Ó, abriu mais 2 conversas. E vamos estar conversando lá. E como eu falo, galera, aqui a coisa tá interessante. Porque, bom, eu em particular, dependendo da situação, um lich não é uma coisa bacana. Como falou, você tem que morrer e não morrer, né? Porque o lich, eu em particular, eu não encaixo ele como sendo um morto-vivo, pelo fato de que, bom, em muitos livros e tudo mais, quando a galera fala de um lich, é sempre alguém que pega sua alma através de algum efeito mágico e simplesmente ele pega sua alma e ele pega sua alma e será que seria todos aqui pro centro? Ele pega a sua alma e é alguém que, vamos colocar todos pro centro. Eu não sei se vai abrir alguma coisa nova, mas se abrir bem, se não abrir, amém. Porque não acendeu nada e enfim, não abriu nada. Depois eu vejo como é que é. E o lich, ele atira a sua alma do seu próprio corpo e coloca em algum objeto específico que ele protege.
Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle, nearly exquisite. Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line, much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Not sure what it was, but it sounded pretty good.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. Nev found me more serials. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethris, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on, besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting, it helps for inspiration.
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works! You're fighting ancient gods and everything. And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
Being around good people helps. That's the thing about a team. Everyone brings everyone else up.
That's what they taught me. The Veil Jumpers, I mean. A team's only as good as its weakest link, so you make them stronger. Like you do, with all of us. So, keep being that kind of person. One everyone can look up to. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
Muito bacana mesmo. E gostei de ver que aqui a galera mantém um certo senso. É interessante, gostei de ver, de verdade. E vamos lá.
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food. Here, this cup. Made it myself.
And do you have powdered ginger for the table?
I'll go get some.
You are not good enough for my child.
Poderia ser chato com a véia? Poderia ser chato com a véia. Eu vou ser chato com a véia? Não vou ser chato com a véia.
I care about Tosh, and I'm doing everything I can to show that. I don't want to be your enemy.
Then end this. Before you hurt her, you will only bring her pain.
Or I could make Tosh happy.
It is not about happiness.
Then what is it about?
Teaching my child to survive in this world.
Tosh is an adult. If you haven't finished teaching by now...
I have failed, yes. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here's the ginger.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
Under the Qun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Qunaflock. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra to Ebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
If she can't accept you for who you are, then she's a crappy mother.
She is who she is. I'm okay. I'm not hiding anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
You sure?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
Eu esperava mais, galera. Eu esperava mais, de verdade. Então, vamos lá. Assassinato. Vamos lá. Eu preciso ir com alguém que me deixe invulnerável. É isso.
Where is everybody?
They've gone to the villa without us. Come on.
Did Ilario even offer any bait? What's this party supposed to be for?
Viago's invitation said they would celebrate the new first talent and discuss the situation in Treviso. It doesn't matter what my cousin thinks he's doing. It ends now. We go in, find Katerina, and we'll have the perfect shot at Ilario.
So, we're paying a visit to your family home then?
We are, but we're not exactly on... Trouble ahead. We move on your word.
We're under attack! The defiance is impossible!
Now's your chance. This way. They're down.
Why not go straight in? You know you're gonna fight him.
Because there's no way Ilario will let me through the door. He fears us. Good. He should. Rook, you see that tower with the circular window?
That's where we're going?
It's the quickest way there. After you.
How far is it to Ilario's party?
The opera is... It's... You know, across the grounds. In the guest house.
Why does such a big house need a second house?
For guests.
E o pior, galera, é que eu não conseguiria ser, ali no caso com a Tasha, eu não conseguiria ser tipo, amenizar a situação. Eu seria aquele, como é que eu posso colocar? Eu não conseguiria ser tão pacífico, não. Eu já mandaria a tua mãe é uma abençoada. Não tem outra. Quero varrer, monetão. Oh, Natasha não, bravo. Ah, já para a magia. Ok.
Venatori are still here?
I don't think they're here to see the sights.
Vamos lá. Não vi o degrau. Afinal, quantos pontos eu tenho de personagem para gastar? Eu realmente não sei. Quantos tá? Pomba! 9 pontos, dá pra brincar e brincar bem. Isso daqui, brincar e brincar muito bem. Ai, ai.
Can get across the entire city without their feet ever touching the ground.
The streets of Treviso get more dangerous by the day.
Hey, Lucanus, you gonna kill Ilario?
He will suffer for what he's done. That's the deal. Over there, that's Villa de la Morte. Once we're through the tower, we just need to reach the river.
Sei o que eu tô procurando aqui? Não faço ideia. Tô aqui pra quê? Pra pegar um baúzinho que tem recurso. Olha, ó. Só é... nosso personagem não é feito pra pular. Que demão, ó. Eu tô ficando famoso, galera. Vem cá, você. Lucanus, você vem pra cá. E você pega a taxa. Novamente. O mais da hora é que eu tô usando só ataque básico aqui, já tá perdendo a... Você bloqueou, então estamos aqui. Bloqueia isso aqui então. É isso aí, valeu. Vamos lá, roda, roda, Jequiti. Agora você toma direto na vida, você acha ruim, né, bonita? Dando de esmagamento. Foi mirar. Lucanos tem ponto de habilidade.
That's going to end badly.
For him.
Why would the Venatori help Ilario? He stabbed their boss.
They don't give a damn about Ilario. It's Antiva they want.
Beleza. Não tem o porquê de perder sangue ou alguma coisa assim. Vamos lá. Vambora, galera.
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside.
Your house has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it.
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it laying here alone as a boy.
What the?
Now's your chance! He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
How much trouble can one old woman possibly be? Kill them for the glory of something reborn!
They said something about an old woman.
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa della Morte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home? Smells like dust and linseed. Oil. Don't say that when Katerina is in earshot.
So you lived here?
Ilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train. Be ready.
You hope!
Essa daqui foi pra largar a mão de ser curioso. Ah, sério isso? É o que eu fico às vezes pida. Ah, tá aqui, ó. Boa. Ele tá aqui. Ainda bem que eu vim curiando aqui na curiosidade do curioso. Pra ele eu quero mais dano, não quero mais abalo não. Simples assim. Procure. Ah não, tá no andar de cima. Vamos lá.
They made themselves comfortable, but we'll get them out.
Still in one piece.
Beleza. O interessante e o ruim é o seguinte: quando nós pegamos algumas missões assim, fica mais direto pra gente, como é que eu posso dizer, pegar os itens específicos de cada personagem nelas.
No Venatori leave this house alive. We're in the clear.
Ô louco, galera. Vamos seguir aqui, senão eu vou ficar preso aqui por um bom tempo, só explorando, e possivelmente eu vou pegar coisa que eu não vou vender.
This is my house.
É isso aí lá. Isso aí, Lucanis. Reivindique a tua casa, irmão. Vamos lá. Tô chegando. Ah, não vou conseguir não. Foi quase. Foi quase um finish hand aqui. Por mais que eu não tô tomando muito dano, sabe aquele negócio de não vamos deixar no finish hand? É praticamente isso, uma longa linha de integrantes da família Della Morte. O nome de Lucanus foi riscado e substituído por um rabisco irritado, demônio. Vambora.
Hey!
Watch yourself. Trouble coming. Now put him down.
Sério, galera, mas que espancamento foi esse? Que espancamento foi esse, galera? Só daqui até eu fiquei mal pelo cara. Mentira! Mas olha que espancamento!
First her, and then we find what we seek.
The power of the gods themselves is at our command, and we're thwarted by a door?
Get ready to fight.
The door's been barred from the inside.
So, we bust down the door and...
Katerina. Lucanis. My poor boy.
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Morte, Rook.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanis?
I'm working on it. He is ours. He will not escape us.
Eu gostei desse plano aí. Chega no cara e já pimba na gordocha. O que isso quer dizer? Não faço a mínima ideia, mas brincadeiras à parte.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Vambora. O plano é mata o cara, arranca o coração dele, joga na grelha e ainda põe um pouquinho de vinho.
Was a tragedy. But to get Lucanis back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep personal loss. And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart. But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, claim Antiva over my dead body. That can be arranged. Cannot overpower us both. Now you fall.
É isso mesmo. Pode vir corvo, galinha. Ah, não acredito que ele não vem. Mas aqui ele vem.
Started this. Ending it. Of course. Why couldn't you just die when you were supposed to? Next time, use your own knife.
Since when do you look back, Wilson? You couldn't stop. You're in for a surprise, Ilario.
Look at you, Luca.
Vocês estão vendo aqui, galera, a diferença de habilidade, que eu falo assim no sentido de como é que eu posso colocar? Que eu falo assim no sentido de para derrubar o cara. Toma. Não. Sabe quando que você vai mudar? O Hilário ficou hilariamente morto. Ah, que maravilha.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Hilario.
Caterina, thank the Maker.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
Bom, e agora, galera? E agora? Não tinha uma opção de ficar calado, não? As ações deles realmente foram imperdoáveis. Galera, eu sou do tipo de situação: sangue acima de tudo. Então ele manipulou o primo quis matar a véia. Eu não sei se ele queria realmente matar a véia, né? Mas mesmo assim, pra mim, imperdoável o que ele fez. Levar a família dele à guerra, sumir com os manatórios, valeu.
He tried to kill you and got you imprisoned. He kidnapped the first Talon. And made a deal with the Venatori.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Iago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away? That is not your decision, is it? Caterina is still first Talon.
Enough, Hilario. Lucanes is first Talon now. His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Welcome home, my boy.
A toast to the new first Talon.
To Lucanis!
Galera, você quer ver o mais bizarro? Eu tenho certeza que talvez eu possa conseguir deixar um fragmento obscuro mais forte do que a espada enfeitiçada. É incrível isso, mas essa possibilidade lá com o nosso amigo na nossa base.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Caterina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
Are you holding up okay? After, Ilario and your grandmother and everything.
I wouldn't call it okay, exactly. Fucking Hilario.
Do you regret locking him up?
No. After everything he's done, the other houses probably want him dead. And Caterina, she may want him alive, but he'll probably wish otherwise. Meanwhile, he's too valuable to lose. He knows too much about Elgernon, the Venatori. Whatever he can tell us about our target, I'll take it.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Hilario, Caterina, Nev. This team. I'm not giving that up.
Não, é sério? Só mais 100? Ah, brincou. O guarda-véu. Interessante. Ok. E a armadura douradinha de Lucanes. Detonações contra o oponente. Vamos ver como é que tá a situação por aqui. Eu tenho 10 pontos de habilidade. Caracas, as missões não param. Mas tá ótimo. Vamos pegar essas duas aqui, galera, e encerrar por hoje. Beleza?
Tell me about Anaris.
He is the light, the hope of Elvenan, the bringer of...
Tell me about the war against the Evenuris.
Even now, the armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvenan, made pure and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons. He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
What are you hoping to find out from the archive?
About Anaris? What would make Syrian work with him? But everything I found out, it just makes it worse. And now Syrian wants to meet, to explain himself.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into demons.
I know. Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
He's still your brother, even if he's made some bad choices. Some really bad choices.
That's the thing. The Syrian I know cared, loved his people more than anything. He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
Sometimes people change, and not always in a good way.
Do they change that much? Become monsters overnight? When I thought he died, it almost broke me. I don't know if I can do that again.
So what are you going to do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him. Convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.
É tenso, galera, é tenso. Como eu falei, tá parecendo uma porrada de missão. E sim, eu quero fazer as missões, nós vamos fazer as missões. Porque isso dá um tchanzinho a mais, sabe? Já que o jogo tá liberando possibilidades para conhecer os personagens.
What crapped in your bed?
Sorry, didn't know you two were in the middle of...
Excellent. Come in. We could use a second sober voice.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
It's a figure of speech.
I was wondering when this had happened.
I don't follow.
You two didn't seem to be bonding.
I need one of these little needle things to dig some crap out of my armor. Death Mage won't give me one.
First, a bone threader is an extremely delicate instrument. Second, it's Emmerich, Tash. My name is Emmerich, not Death Mage, not Corpse Guy, not... I won't repeat the rest.
What? You are a death mage.
Why are all my attempts to converse with you met with scorn? What have I done to you, Tash?
You talk about corpses too much.
It's a rich topic.
No, corpses are messed up. They used to have people in them. You make them move like they're alive, but they smell wrong and they move wrong, and none of it is okay.
Oh.
Especially the ones with skin still on them.
Look, you two may never be best friends.
Nope.
But maybe we can aim for getting along?
I'd no idea necromancy upset you so deeply, Tash. Quite honestly, I didn't think you feared anything.
I don't. But I could have said it was bugging me. I didn't think you cared what I thought.
Of course I do. We're colleagues on this journey.
Okay. Sorry I called you a liker. Skull liker.
Maybe you two can find different things to talk about around each other.
I'll try not to press on the subject of necromancy when we travel together, Tosh.
Okay, thanks. It's fine if I ask about it first.
In that vein, could we avoid any dragon trivia?
What? Who doesn't like dragons?
There's lots of other stuff to talk about. Tarsh knows Ravane and the Cune. Emmerich knows Navarra and plants.
Plants. Plants are okay.
I have always been curious about the Lords of Fortune.
See? It's a start.
Galera, independente do vínculo ali e tal que o nosso personagem tenha, em alguns assuntos não dá pra tomar partido, né? Bom, galera, muito obrigado a todo mundo que assistiu a live até aqui, muito obrigado a todo mundo que assistiu a live posteriormente. De verdade, tô curtindo o jogo, ele não tá sendo aquele jogo chato, forçado, sabe? Aquele negócio que você vira e fala assim, meu Deus do céu, não, tá sendo gostosinho. E é isso aí, galera. Bom, muito obrigado a todos. E é isso aí. O Noob se despede por hoje, galera. Fui. Bom, talvez hoje. Fui.